Good morning, welcome back to the Daggerwin DLC server with Freddy. You catch me this morning with a few less trees kicking around. Sorry, Anne, but you awoken the beast. You wanted me back to get rid of trees, and yeah, two massive ones missing from here. Another oak one down over there. I'll just come up a bit. As you well know, we kind of cleared out a chunk yesterday. So we've been busy. Freddy had a little OCD session. Oh, somebody's hit it already. Oh, more nice. Oh. So lining up products at the moment till more ads are, ads? No, not more ads, we don't want those. Till more mods are added. Hopefully I'm going to get a few like timber trailers is one we're after. Hopefully we can get the big bags as well, so we can get rid of these and you don't need a farm manager or moderator or admin on to buy more seed, fertilizer or herbicide or anything. That'd be nice. Have a diesel tank in the yard now. Bit of a odd placement, but it works. So if it's silly but it works, it ain't silly. So yeah, I'm just picking up trees, loading a load. As you can see from the stump, these trees were massive and certainly added to our wood collection down at the sawmill, which is down here. And when I logged off yesterday, I had all this cleared out. And it appears we've got more stuff, which is not a bad thing, because it means there's more stuff to sell. More stuff to sell means more money. More money means more other things, which is nice. We baled up this field yesterday. I did some rather nice bale stacking, all manually, on this bale trailer with a front loader, which is not my favourite tool to use, but yeah, got to use what's available. We got it done. Sheep have been fed this morning by me. Cut some grass, which is why there's a bit of an cut path around this field. The person that left me some silage for the cows, thank you very much. So they've got food as well, keeping up with our animals. Crops are in the ground, we need some fertiliser on there and some de-weeding. Nice soybean field here. I'm not sure what's going in here yet. No doubt the guys will take care of that today. I'll let them deal with that. I think the grass field's going to get ready for... Yeah, grass field's pretty much ready for a cut. So more than likely be open up the pits. I'll transfer the size from that one to that one and start filling this one up. That'll be rather nice. Certainly, we're only, I think, about a month or two away from selling one of these two, so I'll open up some space. I don't think the soybeans are going to be ready in that time. In fact, the soybeans are going to be ready for harvest next month. Oh, goodies. Now, thankfully, we've got two trailers, so we'll be able to at least store them in a trailer for now, because we can only store 2 products in this silo. That's part of this map, because they're not emptied into the bin, into the bunkers like that. They're emptied, no, my word, as I fly through the building way too fast. Emptied into this pit, and that then puts them in any available bunker if there is one available. So more likely we're going to start doing multi-products. We're going to need another silo. That's of course more cost. As you can see, we're not doing too bad. We spent a fair bit yesterday and the bank balance is coming up back up quite nicely. There's nothing really in the sale as I speak at this time. small silage mixer, but it is not a small TMR mixer, but it's a small one. I think we could do better. I mean, it's cheap, but I think we could do better. Same as a Massey Ferguson. I would have gone for it to get another tractor, but it's lower horsepower, and we kind of want upwards in horsepower, not downwards. So I got this nice excavator in the sale yesterday, so that was tasty. We are starting to reduce what we've got on lease and replace it with things we own, which is good. That means there's less leasing cost and more profit, which is awesome. We like that. Just waiting for Addy and the other day crew to actually log on, and they'll take over doing their relevant little bits. There'll be some contracts done, no doubt, and other bits and pieces. I did, if I remember rightly, yep, I cleared out the shop yesterday because this thing was starting to get a bit backed up with stuff that was here. The only thing I left was the Thunder Creek diesel trailer, which we have on lease because the tractor ran out of diesel apparently in the field, so there's one way to deal with it. So we don't need that, we can probably get it returned. But yeah, all things going quite well. I'm having a bit of a fun day. We're trying to get these logs loaded. They don't want to be nice to me, which is nothing unusual. It's just the way it is, the way it goes. Some days you have good days where everything stacks nicely. Other days everything goes, nah, I don't want you to do that. That one I don't want to actually pick up. So what we'll do, we'll drag it a bit further away, drop it, come down a bit more, and grab it again to see if we can do a better job. There we go, that's looking better. There we go, that's nicer. Right. Always end up adjusting my camera quite a lot when I do this. Positioned nicely on the trailer. My steering wheel likes to just kick in a little bit, then it goes, oh, I'm not turning, then turns. Damn you. Stay where I put you. Let's get this one that fell off the trailer before. Not quite got all my controls mapped out exactly as I want them, but they're mapped out good enough. Let's get down. Yep, that should be a good grab. Up we come. Rotate back, round. Try we can rotate that. Extend the old beam out. A bit more across this side. Stay. Good tree branch. Now I'm recording, it decides it wants to play. Whereas before I was dropping them off the side, left, right and centre, and it was doing my head in. So I was a bit unsure of making this video, because when I start having mornings like that, or even days like that, that's where I usually stop from loading things, because I just make more of a mess than actually sorting out. which gets frustrating for everybody. We just want to get the jobs done. We all want to get them done and get on with other things. As I said and as if by magic, there we go. Besides, I don't want to be on the trailer proper. Besides, I'm going to upset Freddy this morning. Curse you. Let's try that again. A bit more. That's it. Stay. Lovely autosaves. It soon occurs when the autosave hasn't saved properly, and then we lose a couple of hours of progress when the server crashes, which doesn't happen too often. I give our admin team their due. They are quite well on top of it. Right, regularly when we have a server crash, find it's not too complicated, the server tends to be back up rather quick. Server issues do get taken care of quite quickly because we have a team. We have admins on day and night, so these sort of issues don't take long to get resolved. Watch me drop off the other side now. Nope. Excellent. I think that's all these trees. Yep, it is. So we can move to the next area. Start picking up on the next tree. Move the tractor down in a minute. We've got 60,000 litres in the sawmill at the moment. It will take 140,000 litres of wood. I would much rather see it fuller than emptier. It just makes life so much more easy. Right, so pop grass, bring our tractor over and trailer. It's not the ideal trailer for doing this because it is a bale trailer, but it's what we currently have available, so we're doing what we can with what we have, which is a real life farming thing because a lot of farmers only deal with what they have available. Right, turn the tractor off because I don't like leaving engines running because it just burns fuel. This Freddy's steering wheel plays silly again. Right, can I pick up this big piece? Sure, I cut it into two, I think. Nope, apparently I didn't. It's going to need cutting into do. It's just a wee bit too heavy for the excavator. So thick it takes absolutely ages to cut through, because of course it does. There we go. And speak of the devil, here he comes. Good morning, Addy. I've currently got traffic turned off on the server because I have ability to be able to do that as a moderator, because a lot of the loads I've taken across, there's a lot of branches hanging off, and it's just a nightmare to deal with the traffic. Ooh, that's still heavy. Very heavy. The size of that. Oh, she's a beaut. Get her over the trailer. Stay. Stay. I'm gonna get that strapped. No. Oh, curse you. Come to inspect my handiwork by the look of it. My humour is always exceedingly dark and not always appreciated by everybody. And yet again, Freddy's morning is going exactly the way it has been going. And he's probably off to get the other wood trailer that we have with a crane on it to probably assist with getting this lot loaded. Give Addy his due, he's always helping out with whatever projects are going on. Right, let's belt that one in before it rolls away again. Yeah, this is a lot of the aftermath of me cutting trees up. Everybody loves it when I cut trees down, but the moment you start wanting to transport them all, a lot of people are, yep, gone. And it's the same odd faces. Right, I think we'll leave that one hanging and take this as a load down to the sawmill. Why can I not? No. Addy was in it. That'll be a nice another little load. More literage of wood will be transformed into products. and Addy are usually pretty good, along with Ern as well. We're all quite good at communicating what needs to be done, what's the next thing, what's still left to do. So we do share information quite well between all of us. I've never got a problem with somebody who's asking what to do or what goes in a field. I don't have a problem with answering, because if the plan's not up there, then you don't know. That's why when I was running as farm managers, a lot of time I would have the plan up, what's the next things to be buying, what's the next crop rotation, what we want, what fields. It's so I can refer everybody to one point. Everybody can see what's going on. There's the plan, it's there. It's laid out in front of you. If somebody had an alternate view, wanted to put something else in the field, we thought made more money, it was crack on, let's go. Let's make money. That was the objective, always. Same with me doing this, you wanted me back to chop down trees. And there goes Addy with a couple of contracts. There's a shocker. It's money. I ain't gonna complain. It's what he's happy doing. Let him rock and roll. I'm just wondering if you've seen my message on Discord. I do like to have a little rib now and again. Just a gentle one. Just tickle that funny rib. Nothing wrong with a little bit of gentle humour. It does need to be and remain gentle humour. Ooh, there you got the fence. See how many literage this brings in. So, we're at 61,722. 78, tasty. Considering when I jumped back on this morning, we were at, I think it was 21,000 litres of wood in the sawmill. So I've not done bad in a tree and a half. Big trees are worth good levels of wood. When we get onto the bigger one, or the taller straight trees with a proper log trailer, that's going to pull in some literage of wood, because it will be a full load going down every time. I think I'm going to call out there on doing trees for the moment. I think I'll leave the last bit for the day crew, let them pick up the last bit, and they'll go off selling all the products as well. The wood chips at the moment are being transported by tipper trailer down to the train station down at the port, ready for peak sell price, and we'll sell them at peak, because it is worthwhile holding up to peak price, because there is quite a disparity. It's £481 per 1,000 litres at the bottom, and it's near £1,000 per 1,000 litres at peak. So yeah, going to be well worth waiting for the peak price. Same with the grain, we're holding off for peak price at the moment. Nothing's currently being stored for chickens or anything, because we don't have any currently. That may change, don't know. Not my plan. I'm not running the plan. I'm giving advice where needed and letting the farm managers do their business. It's no fun if I take control every time and everybody's always looking to me. It's nice for me to just be able to sit back, enjoy, and just play. Same as I know Addy quite likes that as well, when you can just jump on and just do things and not have to worry about completely running the entire of the farm. It's nice to just sit back and just jump on and just farm. Right, so I'll leave that there for this episode. Hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment if you want. I do watch my comments. I do respond to quite a few of them. Those that do leave comments, which is not many. So, until next time. See you again soon.